It's 5 p.m.
You're watching Polkas After Dark.
Are you guys ready up there? Okay, just give me a second. All right. All right, quiet on the set.
Shh, listen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the party. Broadcasting around the world. Polkas After Dark. This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now. It's another live broadcast special edition. Now your host, voted your number one IJs of the year by the members of the United States Polka Association for 2023 and 2024. Here's your host of Polkas After Dark, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, well, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. It's all good, kids, because you guys are here with us.
And we're here with you.
On Polkas After Dark, the Sunday afternoon edition, live on Facebook.
And YouTube.
Yeah, and we are going to be talking live very, very soon with Nicole Mrozinski. And she is, of course, from the Twin Cities Sounds polka band. And they are out of Minnesota, as a matter of fact. And we're going to say hello to Dolores Sendra. She is here. Also, Daniel Cerniak. Hello, Daniel. It's been a long time since we have had a chance to talk. We got to get a chance very soon to do the same thing. Ellie Felkowski is here. Hello to you. David O'Brien. Linda Petrozeski from Niagara Falls is joining us. Also, let's see, we've got Chris Curtis, and I believe Tina. Well, Tina just sent a text message, so I'm sure Tina is going to be on as well. Tina Curtis. And let's see, who else do we want to say hello to? Marcia and Paul Figleski, hello to you. And, of course, Robin Mrozinski is tuned in on the broadcast as well. Do you have something black showing on your screen? Is that your mic?
That could be my mic.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
We keep
Yeah,
adjusting the frames there, and I never know where my body actually
Gotcha.
is.
I'm trying
Because
to-
normally it's just my head.
Yeah, and I'm trying a different camera, so I look all white and washed out. But
We are going to say hello to Thomas Kost today. He was on yesterday, but I don't think I got to say hi to him. He's tuning in from New Britain, Connecticut.
Oh, New Britain, Connecticut. Well, thank you so much. Also, Alice Fischler from Ontario, Canada. She is joining us this afternoon. It looks like Michael Avila is here. And, of course, there's Tina Goebel. She is in the background here on Facebook as well. Hey, let's start out the broadcast with a little bit of It's as Simple as That. Here's the Twin City Sounds.
The honeymoon was great. We thought we had it made till we got back to reality and things got a little
Hey, that's Twin City Sounds getting things off and running here on a Polkas After Dark, the Sunday afternoon edition, and we will be speaking very, very shortly. We're going to be talking live with Nicole Mrozinski, the concertina, one of the concertina players for the band. We're going to say hello to Amber Raymakers. Hello to you. She said, "Go Bills."
Go Bills.
What a great game that was. Is Xander on?
He is.
He is.
Yeah.
What
He
a-
said, what a game. And I said, yeah, I was holding my breath for like the last few minutes of the game.
The last few minutes, I mean, it was just
Back and
challenging
forth
the
the whole time.
Yeah, the whole entire time. Jacksonville Jaguars did a great performance today on the field. Just so happy that Josh and the guys are moving forward
Yes.
one more notch. And oh boy,
I don't know if my heart can handle
yeah.
all that.
You know, these are crazy times with this with the football. That's for sure. Hey, hello to Jan Dressler. She's here today. Also, Mr. Ed Rayeski. He says, "Good evening, Jerry and Robin
Good
and
evening to
Chatters."
you.
And also, Jerome Skrazinski is here. He said, "Happy New Year." To everybody. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark. I still have a couple of things that I have to correct with the camera here, but let's go ahead and bring up another Twin City song. You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I don't believe that Nicole has recorded with the band as of yet,
Okay.
but I do have something that I want to thank Christine Kapanowski from the Chicagoland area. She was kind enough to let us borrow this for the broadcast today. And here is the Twin City Sounds live at the IPA pool party. Get a load of this, kids.
Let's get those hands clapping together, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, great video shot by Christina Kapanowski, and we thank her very much for the use of that. We actually also got that off of Mr. Mark Komar, so it kind of like daisy chained because Mark got the permission from Christine to use it. We got the permission from Christine to use it today, so we thank everybody that contributed to that.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of contributions, we also want to say hello to our buddy Steve Grimala down in Dunkirk. He is going to be celebrating a birthday this coming Saturday.
This Saturday?
Which is the 17th, yes. So if you see Steve around or if you see him online, you can even type in, he usually catches us on our YouTube channel. So if you get a chance, maybe just type a happy birthday to Steve over there on YouTube. I'm sure he would love to see it. Hey, John Konings is here. Hello to you. He says, bonjour. That's not Polish, but Bonjour. I like that.
Bonjour.
Yeah. Who else? Who else is here, Jerry? Do you have anybody that joined you?
Nobody new over here. You
Okay.
know, we got Sanders and Tom, and that's it.
Gotcha.
This is very,
And-
we have a bunch of people, but not a bunch of chatters.
Chatters, gotcha. Hey, speaking of chatting, here is a guy that I have known for many, many years. I hung out with him in Pennsylvania, as a matter of fact. Well, I say we kind of grew up together because we did, him and his brother Randy. Here's Bernie Kozlowski. Here's one called There's Gonna Be a Party.
It's gonna be a party late in the evening. Everybody singing, won't you come along? There's gonna be a party late in the night time. Gonna have a fine time and party all night long. Let's party all night long. Everybody now, all night long. Everybody's waiting, been anticipating, been a little bored and looking forward to a little time spent with friends. Been counting down the days till, counting down the ways we'll get together, feel a whole lot better and all that we'll do then. It's gonna be a party late in the evening. Everybody singing, won't you come along? There's gonna be a party late in the night time. Gonna have a fine time and party all night long. Let's party all night long. Everybody now, all night long. It's gonna be a party late in the evening. Everybody singing, won't you come along? There's gonna be a party late in the night time. Gonna have a fine time and party all night long. Let's party all night long. Everybody now, all night long. Got some music playing, hearing people saying it's a good life we know it would be to see each other again. Reminisce about good fun, talk the memories, make new ones. No telling what's gonna happen because that's how it is when I'm with my friends. It's gonna be a party late in the evening. Everybody singing, won't you come along? There's gonna be a party late in the night time. Gonna have a fine time and party all night long. Let's party all night long. Everybody now, all night long. Check your worries at the door. Don't think about them anymore. At least as long as the party lasts, 'cause tonight we're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be a party late to the evening. Everybody singing, won't you come along? There's gonna be a party late to the night time. Gonna have a fine time and party all night long. There's gonna be a party late to the evening. Everybody singing, won't you come along? There's gonna be a party late to the night time. Gonna have a fine time and party all night long. Let's party all night long. Everybody now, all night long.
Hey, that's a little bit of Bernie Kozlowski. One called There's Gonna Be a Party. And we are excited.
Party. Huh? We're partying now because the Bills won.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we. Okay. All right. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know why people tune us in. I think it's just for the frivolity that we have. Hey, hello to Henry Wozniak. Hank is here. Hello to you out there in Lancaster. I know you guys got a little bit of snow as we did. Dan Novak, brother Dan, is here. He says, "Go Bills, Super Bowl bound." That would be so nice. Mike Laz is here. Hello to you, Michael. Also, Helena Garbach is tuned in. So hello to you, Helena. And we are just excited to have everybody here on Polkas After Dark this afternoon. We've got some great polka music coming your way. Here is another tune featuring the Twin City Sounds. Here's one called My Boyfriend.
From the state of Connecticut comes another all-girl band under the leadership of Irene Olszewski. Here's a song they recorded featuring Irene called My Boyfriend Polka. From Toledo, Ohio is a band known as the Holy Toledo Polka Stars, featuring the vocals of Barb Zielinski. Here's one of their great hits called Proszę Pana.
Proszę
some really cool tunes coming out of the Twin Cities out there by the Twin City Sounds. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark. We do appreciate you guys hanging around with us on Saturday evenings from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And again on Sunday afternoons from 5 to 7. We're at 5:30 until 6 or 6:15 or whatever time we decide that we want to
Stop talking?
stop talking. Yeah. Fat chance of that, huh? Wow. Hey, but today we're going to be interviewing in just a few minutes, actually, about 7 more minutes. We're going to be getting her on the phone in about 2 just to get a quick sound check. But we're going to be talking live with Nicole Mrozinski. Originally from the Mrozinski family, of course, and you know Peter, you know Robin. Robin has been singing a lot of these tunes that we're playing today. But here is another song as we get a chance to get Nicole on the telephone. Here's one called I'm Feeling It.
I'm feeling it, this loving thing you have for me. I'm feeling it, in everything I do. Words cannot describe all the things you do to me, but I'm feeling it, that love you have for me. I know you're feeling it, that love I have for you. When you're here beside me, my heart skips a beat or two. No one else can make me feel that way. A special set of feelings saved especially for you. That's why I'm here, and here is where I'll stay. Trials, tribulations, they don't get in our way. We make it through whatever come what may. Still I say, I'm feeling it, this loving thing you have for me. I'm feeling it, in everything I do. Words cannot describe all the things you do to me, but I'm feeling it, that love you have for me. I know you're feeling it, that love I have for you. All the sweet things in this life are sweeter, dear, with you. Being with you brightens every day. Having so much fun with all the things we say and do. I wouldn't have it any other way. One thing's crystal clear, I'm for you and you're for me. And that's the way it's always gonna be. Eternally. I'm feeling it, this loving thing you have for me. I'm feeling it, in everything I do. Words cannot describe all the things you do to me, but I'm feeling it, that love you have for me. I know you're feeling it, that love I have for you.
Krakowiaczek jeden miał koników 7. Pojechał na wojnę, został mu się jeden. Krakowiaczek jeden miał koników 7. Pojechał na wojnę, został mu się jeden, krakowianczek jeden, miał koników 7, pojechał na wojnę, został mu się jeden. Krakowiaczek czy ja, krakowskie natury, kto my będzie drogę, ja na niego z góry. Krakowiaczek czy ja, krakowskie natury, kto my będzie drogę, ja na niego z góry. Krakowiaczek czy ja, krakowskie natury, kto my będzie drogę, ja na niego z góry. Krakowiaczek czy ja, późne 13, 70 kółek u pasyka mego. Krakowiaczek czy ja, późne 13, 70 kółek u pasyka mego. Krakowiaczek czy ja, późne 13, 70 kółek u pasyka mego. Krakowiaczek czy ja, z czerwona czapeczką, się takie reżija, bucik spod główeczką. Krakowiaczek czy ja, z czerwona czapeczką, się takie reżija, bucik spod główeczką. Krakowiaczek czy ja, z czerwona czapeczką, się takie reżija, bucik spod główeczką.
Hey, that's the sounds of the Twin City sounds right here on Polkas After Dark. A tune called a Krakowiaczek, I believe is what it's called. And I'm sure Nicole will let us know if I messed that up or not, which I'm sure I did because, hey, I'm nobody's goof proof, not even me. Let's see here. I want to hit a couple of buttons here, and then we're going to bring Nicole up. We have Nicole Mrozinski on the line. Nicole, can you hear me? Nicole, can you hear me? Yeah, I've got that up. Let's up. I see what happened. Hang on 1 second. Again, what did I say about nobody's goof proof, not even me? Huh? See?
But that was
See
a
what
big
I mean?
goof. Oops.
She's been like, hello, hello. Okay, I think I have you now, Nicole. Do I?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect, perfect. Oh, geez. Yeah. What do they talk about? Those embarrassing moments. That was Bernie Kozlowski,
No
as a
worries.
matter of fact. Hey, well, listen, Jerry and I want to thank you ever so much for coming on a Sunday afternoon with us. We know time is precious, especially with family, and we do again. I want to thank you very, very much for taking the time out of your, I don't want to say busy schedule, but sounds like you've got a crazy schedule, young lady. Hey,
Well, I appreciate you both very much. This is an honor.
well,
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to have a good time today, and that's all this show is about, anyhow. Hey, so I'm going to start out by asking the very first question that I always ask our interviewees, and that is, how old were you when you heard your first polka?
You know, I think that you've heard this answer a million times, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it anyway. I heard my first polka when I was in my mom's womb,
There you go.
literally. And just a little backstory. I'm not sure that this was my first time, but it was one of the first, I would say. It was just from the stories that I've heard, it was at Withrow Ballroom, and Twin City Sounds was playing opposite Eddie Blazonczyk and the
Oh,
Versatones.
wow.
And my mom was about 8 months pregnant at the time
Oh,
with me.
you got to be
And
kidding me.
and she had to play bass still and sing, so she had to like play the bass off to the side because I was in her way. And I think at the time she was having, some little contractions on stage with me, and I'm like, I guess I just wanted to hear Eddie B at the time. I
Yeah.
don't know, but
No,
You're
that
yeah,
done.
was
You're
just
done. Let me hear.
that was actually the bass drum. That was just false labor. That's all it was. Oh, good gosh. Okay, well,
yeah.
that is, we have a lot to talk about because I know that you have been playing concertina for how long now?
I would have to say maybe 3, 4 years now, I would
That's it?
say. Yeah,
That is it.
yeah.
Well, there is something that I have posted here, and I'm hoping that I'm not overstepping my bounds, but I have on the very beginning screen with you here, it says Nicole shocked the family when they came home from a walk one evening, a Robin had said, that they entered the house and all of a sudden they heard concertina music playing and thought maybe somebody, a friend of you guys had stopped over. And when they looked, it was actually you. Is there any truth to that?
That is 100% true.
Wow.
I I was just kind of playing around at the time, and really I had no intentions of anyone ever hearing me. This was yeah, it was completely secretive. I was just playing around. I had no idea what I was doing. Certainly didn't know it would go this far. I
Wow.
was just trying to have some fun, and this is where it led to. So,
That is
yeah.
scary. It's an amazing story, though. It's really it's really nice to hear that. And when I interviewed your mom previously a few months back, she had alluded to that, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna definitely ask Nicole about that whenever we bring her on." Now, you have done a lot of stuff in just a short amount of time with your music and your concertina playing. You recently had the opportunity in July at Seven Springs to play in the Litwin Concertina Jam.
This is also true.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about what that was like. I mean, with all those people, and there's some novice folks, there's some, professionals there, but it's just so nice to have everybody bring a box and sit down and play. And I know they had some trumpet players, clarinet, and so on, and sax. But tell us what that was like to sit down and actually play with all those folks.
I mean, it was really just a surreal experience because I was just kind of sitting there in the back. I mean, I was just like this little girl. I'm like, there's so many like fantastic players here. I mean, I shouldn't even be in this room. This is unbelievable. So, it was just a thrill to just be sitting there next to all these people. And I look to my right and there's Jim and Eric Bogdan, and then I look to my left and there's Johnny K on my other shoulder, and then I look in front of me and there's Lenny Gamoka just sitting down and playing his concertina. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, this is unreal. So I mean, everywhere you look, I mean, there's experienced players, there's beginning players just like me, and I mean, it was really incredible. I mean, and it didn't matter at that time either. No matter where you were, talent wise or ability wise, it didn't
Yep.
matter. We were all just coming together to play some music, have some fun, meet some people, take a lovely picture. I'm sure everybody's seen it. Les has posted it on Facebook, with
Yes.
all the concertinas stacked up. I mean, it was so much fun. I'm
Yes.
really glad that I was able to be a part of that.
Yes, he did. And we thank Les because Les sends us a bunch of pictures to use. And of course, Mom was able to send us a few snapshots as well. My ADD is going to kick in. So I'm going to let you know right up front that I'll be asking, a bunch of different questions. I'll be going back and forth and toggling. But let me also ask you, you are the most recent recipient of the Freddie K. Jr. Scholarship Award. I first of all want to hear a little bit about what the criteria was. Would you be able to share that with us?
Yeah, so I mean, I was very interested in this scholarship just because I really admired like the meaning behind the program. I was really taken back just by the story and just the legacy that I was hopefully going to be a part of, if I were to get selected.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I really just I loved everything about this. And I'm like, you know what? If I could somehow contribute to this in any way with, just my limited experience, but also, other life experiences that I've had, schooling. And sure enough, the scholarship has helped a lot with my schooling and everything.
Good
Great on
for
a
you.
resume. It's just, it's such an amazing program that
Good,
I,
good for
I was
you.
so thankful.
Oh, that's amazing. Totally. Now, also, how did they notify you? Did somebody give you a call? Did you receive an email or a letter in the mail?
Yeah,
How were you
it
notified?
was it was kind of a little bit of everything because I had to send in my paperwork to Florida, I believe. And
Okay.
then there were also email chains going on. I have Freddie K's number in my phone. So we were phone calls back and forth,
Hmm.
and there was letters and mails and everything like that. So yeah. And then I met him face to face at IPA this past year, and he's like, "Do you know who I am?" And I'm like, "You look familiar." And he goes, "I'm Freddie K." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, it's so nice to meet you finally."
Wow.
Because, normally you would meet the recipient in person and, go through the process that way. And
Sure.
I'm so far away, I wasn't able to do that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just thrilled to finally meet him and his wife, and it was amazing.
Yeah, now see if they had, if him and Linda had any class, they would have just sent you a first class airline ticket and flew you down to Florida for a week and get a chance to interview you and know you a little bit. And I'm busting their chops because Linda and Freddie have been friends for many, many years. I also knew their son, Freddie Jr., because I performed with the Dynatones at the same time that Freddie K was playing at Polka Motion by the ocean, and just an amazing kid taken from us way, way too soon in a very, very tragic accident. But I remember that we were in the hotel room, the Dynatones, and Vic and Liz Dardzinski. Liz came knocking on our door and she says, "Hey, I've got some bad news." And she starts bawling her eyes out. And she had said that we just lost Freddie Jr. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And Scrubby was there and Mark Chepach, and we were just we were beside ourselves. That is for certain. But congratulations to you. It's a very meaningful award, and again, it's just it's something that was well deserved. Now, I also understand that you are not first, second, or third, but fourth generation of the Mrozinski family to be actively involved in playing polka music for 82 years. The
This is
band,
true.
of course, was around. So tell us about, well, we know about mom and dad. Tell us about some other family members that have played, and this is probably when you were just a little tyke.
Right. So actually, the Mrozinski music, family part of our family, it actually goes back to 1944 with
Oh,
my great
wow.
grandpa. Yeah. So my
Oh,
great grandpa Pete Senior, he had his own polka band and everything, and then he had two sons, which is Tommy Mrozinski and Pete Mrozinski, who
hmm,
is my grandfather, and then Tom is my great uncle. And then they
gotcha.
had the Mrozinski Brothers Aleatoric Ensemble, and that band was kind of in their prime in, the early 1970s through kind of the mid 1980s.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that was kind of their heyday. And then in 1999, Twin City Sound started up. So through this time,
Wow.
I would say my family's been very involved in the polka music industry. And just
Yeah.
to, kind of be a part of that, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
huge.
it's like magic. It's very powerful,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm just thrilled.
And to be able to have people, actually, the older folks, come up to you and say, "Hey, I knew your grandfather, I knew your
Oh,
uncle," and so on. Now,
absolutely.
correct me if I'm wrong, but somebody, and I think I may have asked Robin this when I talked to her, when I interviewed her, but I remember when I was playing with other bands throughout the 70s, the Sounds, for example, Jimmy Weber, and the Sounds, and even before that with Andy Fennis and the Trolltones. But I remember seeing a band with a pink bass guitar and a pink drum set.
Yes.
And that of course was whom to you?
That was the Mrozinski brothers. It should have been, so yes.
Wow. And boy, what a great sound they had back then. You guys are really kicking butt with all the stuff that you're doing. I know that your mom had sent us some CDs, and oddly enough, I still have that box here. It's been unopened. I just have to make sure that we get a chance to give them back to her when we see you guys. But how many recordings has Twin City Sounds actually put out, Nicole?
There are 3 original recordings, and then there's also a concertina sessional where Robin, Pete, my grandpa Pete, my great grandpa Pete, I believe, and then also Craig Marsolik. They all played individual songs on this recording.
Oh,
And yeah, so it's kind of like an extra. It's not really Twin City Sounds themselves, but it's a lot of the members. So that one, we kind of include that in our, promotion.
sure. Now, the big question is, when is Nicole going to be playing on one of those recordings? Are you guys in the studio or thinking about going into the studio at all to do something in the not too distant future?
We are really considering it. We are in the process of, getting some songs together that we like. We're trying to write some songs, get some new material,
Gotcha.
and we're really considering it. I mean, as you know, there's a lot that goes into recording an album
Oh,
and
yeah.
time, and it's a huge investment. So we're really just trying to think it through and make sure that this is what we want to do. And yeah, we're just kind of in that stage right now.
Good.
So.
What is it like to play with my buddy Bernie Kozlowski? Bernie
Oh,
and I kind of grew up together in Pennsylvania. We used to play together at Fedor's Grove and Hardy's Pub and a whole bunch of other places, which I'm sure he'll be able to chat with you about that if he hasn't already at some point. But, he's got a creative mind, doesn't he?
He's very creative.
Yeah. And he has done a lot of, does he do a lot of the arrangements for you guys?
He does do a lot of arrangements. Him and his brother Randy Kozlowski write a lot for the Twin City Sounds.
Oh,
And
okay.
yes, so yeah, very, very creative, both of them. They're incredible musicians. Bernie is actually hilarious. Like when
Oh,
you
yeah.
when you get him away from stressful, oh my gosh, it's time to play polkas now. It's all got to be serious and everything.
Yeah.
When you get him out of that and you put a giant pizza in front of him and you just talk to him, whatever.
That's Bernie.
He is hilarious. He's hilarious,
Yeah.
especially when you get him and my dad together. I mean, it is the funniest thing.
Good gosh.
So we've got many, many stories with Bernie just on the road, just kind of behind the scenes. And he's an amazing guy.
Now,
We all love him.
who else is in the band with you?
So there's also his right-hand man, Dr. Powell, Roscoe Powell.
Yeah.
And we love him as well. He's a character. And there's my mom, and there's my dad, there's me, and Craig Marsolik, he's to my right.
Craig
and
is the other concertina
he-
player.
Yes, correct. And then occasionally we will have Nick Shimoleski come in and play bass with us.
Oh, okay.
And yes, and he comes along with us on the road trips a lot and always at the festivals, always supporting us. Him and his family are amazing, so we love them very much.
Do you play anything else besides concertina, Nicole?
I really like kind of country guitar, like flat top box, original, very acoustic,
Okay.
very raw guitar, yeah.
So you play that as well?
Yeah, so when, occasionally on jobs and stuff, we'll do like a variety set and I will switch over to guitar and play that.
Gotcha.
Yes.
How did the from the Mrozinskis, how did the Twin City Sounds get their name? Who decided that?
I believe my mom decided that name. So they came together and formed the band actually the year that they got married. And I don't know, I think they were just brainstorming, and I don't know, I think she just kind of came up with the name. She's like, I kind of like Twin Cities sounds. We're from the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
It's a very unique name and, very creative, and we just kind of like it. Sounds
And,
good. So,
I have a love-hate relationship for your mom because, first of all, I love the way she plays, but I hate the way she misspelled her name.
mm,
She is Robyn. I'm
yeah.
Robin. It's supposed to be IN. I've talked to her about that numerous times, joking around at different places, but and
Well, we didn't want to get you too mixed up, obviously.
good one. Nice, nice. And so let me also ask you this. What is your favorite personal genre of music that Nicole listens to when she's not listening to polkas?
That is a really good question. I really like to diversify myself. I know, everybody's got their own personal preference and
Sure.
everybody's got their own styles and everything, but I really like to range myself from, sultry classical ballet music to all the way to, raw, hard-hitting hip hop music. So I
Gotcha.
like pop and folk and bluegrass and southern rock and Latin and 50s and whatever, but I would
Wow.
say that kind of the early 2000s country will always be my big love. I
Beautiful.
love it so much.
Now, you had mentioned ballet, and there's a picture that I think your mom sent of you in either ballet shoes or toe shoes. Um, do you dance?
Yeah, so I was also a competitive dancer for about 10
Oh,
years,
sure you
and
were.
I
What
I
else?
did many, many genres of dance as well, and I would say that ballet was definitely one of my favorites.
Wow.
And I believe the photo I was in point shoes for that,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's a very hard discipline of dance. I would say it's the equivalent of playing piano for music.
Yeah.
It's the baseline of dance. It's very critical as a dancer. There's a lot of right and wrong, and it's very sophisticated and classy. So
Yeah.
I would say that was definitely one of my favorites.
Wow. Good for you. And how many years did you do that? And do you still continue to do that today?
I did ballet as long as I was a competitive dancer, so about 10 years. And then I don't dance as much as I used to then because
Mhm.
it was, 4 or 5 days a week in the studio and
Oh, wow.
practicing for, 4+ hours a night and whatever. So, but once I graduated from my competition team, I was able to teach dance a little bit when I started college. So I was really honored to be able to teach ballet actually. So yeah, I really enjoyed it for a little while
Also,
there.
you
And then I got
taught.
really busy and I kind of had to give it up, but I really did enjoy it.
Oh, good for you. That is totally awesome. Now, also, I see some pictures of some horses along with you. So I take it you guys have stables and everything like that. Tell us a little bit about your horses.
So, yeah, I'm very fortunate where I live that we're able to kind of keep our horses on our property with us.
Mhm.
A lot of responsibility is tied with them because, they're like little children and you need to take care of them and love them and everything like that. So, I I love that aspect of it a lot where it's just the responsibility. It teaches a kid to be accountable and, realize that you're taking care of something that's much bigger than you and,
Sure.
has a life and everything. So you need to care for them. And yeah, I've got 3 horses in my backyard. I'm sitting and looking at them right now. And yeah, they are the loves of my life. I love them so
Oh,
much and I train them, I feed them, I clean them, I do everything. I show
oh,
them all over the country. I love it so much. That is definitely one of my passions.
that is definitely awesome for sure. Um, it's probably too soon to yeah. I'm looking here. My counterpart Jerry, she is saying, hey, well, we're having a
There's
little
something
bit
going
of
on with the
goofy
video.
goofy things with the video that is showing right now, and I don't understand why that's happening. But we're losing a little bit of our video. But fortunately, the audio is still intact, so we're able to still continue with the conversation. But I don't know what the heck just happened here. Wait. Well, there we go. Anyhow, what I'm sure
Something,
it'll
right?
I'm sure it'll come back at some point. Yes. Let me ask you too, with various polka bands and maybe other genres, who did you idolize growing up?
Oh, that's also a really good question. Like, would you say band or
Yeah,
people
well,
or
I would say probably people, and they may have
okay.
performed in a band, or maybe they didn't. But let me just start out by asking that.
Okay, I would say the main person, musically, the main person who's been an incredible inspiration to me, phenomenal musician. He's really just my hero. I would say Craig Marsolik by far, hands down. He's been with our family and our band from the beginning. We're very close with him. He's just an amazing musician and
Yeah.
always all around. And I always tell myself, I'm like, Craig, if I could be half as good as you, I would be so happy.
Uh,
But just not just musically, but in other areas as well. I mean, we're close with his family. He's close with us. I swear he would walk through fire for my family and
uh,
me. I mean, just an amazing guy all around. And yeah, just he would I think he takes the cake for sure, but I mean there's definitely other inspirations as well. John Mikos, Jack Beachley,
yeah.
Wally Dombrowski, Paul Fudala, they all just have a special place. All of them have their own incredible talent and what they bring to this instrument and to this music industry. I really just idolize them all. They're all incredible human beings. They're all just amazing. I love talking to them. They're amazing.
Now you've sat in with a lot of different bands. You sat in with Lenny Gomulkin, Chicago Push, correct?
Yes, that is
And
correct.
and also, what was it like? I mean, to play with an icon like Lenny.
That didn't even feel real, first of all. I mean, it was also very last minute. Like I believe it was like Thursday or Friday of Pulaski when we decided this that, hey, you want to come up and play a few songs? Just John Mikos's nonchalant, just very kind way of saying, hey, you want to just come up and play with us? I'm like, I can't believe that you're inviting me to do that. Like, I can't possibly do that. And he goes, oh, it's no big deal. We really want you up there. And I'm sure Lenny would just love it. And I'm like, uh, oh, what? Is this real right now? What are you talking about? So, yeah, and just the morning of, I believe it was Sunday when I got to play with them, and Lenny's putting together his clarinet, and he goes, "So, have you got any songs together that you want to play with us?" And sure enough, I had a little list there. I'm like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
nice.
do you guys still do all these songs?" And he goes, "Yeah, we can pull these out. Yeah, yeah, whatever you want to do." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing."
Good deal. Now, what's some
Yeah.
of the places that you have performed? You've played at Pulaski, Wisconsin, correct? Pulaski Polka
Yes.
Days.
Yes.
And, well, first of
So.
all, I have to ask you, what was your first impression of Pulaski Polka Days?
Um, I remember one of my first memories of Pulaski was when I was a very itty bitty girl, and I remember just the really rocky, gravelly roads and everything because I was always playing in the dirt when I was little and whatever.
Hmm.
But I remember it was a really crowded area and I was trying to like jump up and see who was playing and I believe it was freeze dried at the time and
Oh,
I saw
wow.
the icicles up there. I was so
Yes.
excited. My sister was there, but I was so tiny. Everything looked so huge to me. But yeah, I believe that was one of my first memories at Pulaski. But yeah, Pulaski is just so fun. I love it out
Yeah.
there because it's outdoor. There's so many people that you
Yes.
recognize.
Yes. And
And
just
it's a long event. It's so great.
and just so many people, period, Nicole. I mean, that place probably has to be the major draw card right now. I know about five, six, well, no, probably a lot longer than that because we're talking the 90s, late 90s. I remember playing with Scrubby and the Dynatones there. And, you walk in and it's just the tent is mobbed with people. And it was so hot the one year that we played. I mean, it was like 90 degrees outside and probably 120 under the tent. What was the kind of weather that you had when you guys performed there? And that was last year, right?
Yeah, this was just this past year. So
Yeah.
luckily it wasn't, stifling hot or anything, but it still was pretty warm during the day. But luckily we had one of the night slots. So, the sun goes down, it gets a little cooler. But again, we were next to Polka Family and they just pack the
Oh,
place. It's so amazing. So,
yeah.
you get a lot of people in there and it's very warm, but
Uh,
it's also just the adrenaline and you get very warm anyway and you're working, you're playing and
yep.
whatever. But yeah, it all has been, pretty warm, but it hasn't been unbearable, luckily. So
Now, with the last name of Mrozinski, do you speak Polish at all?
that is something that I have not done yet, but I am definitely looking to do in the future because I get that question a lot,
Oh,
and I am actually very interested in trying it.
good for
There's a few
you.
words that obviously I hear a lot that,
Sure.
I know what they mean, but, I'm not, good at Polish in any way yet. So
Gotcha.
I'll try it eventually, but yes.
And I've noticed that in some videos that you are now singing with mom, as well as playing. You guys, your voices mesh pretty well, but I would probably say that is just because of the family relationship.
Could be
Because
that.
yeah,
It could be
and
that.
what else? What else would you say it would be? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know, but so far she is just the lead singer. I'm trying to work on some harmonies with her and everything,
Yeah,
but
well,
that
you
is
do
the
pretty
goal
well.
eventually. So yeah. No, it is pretty fun. I tell you what, it is a brain workout to try and, work on harmonies and play at the same time. So
Sure.
respect to people who can play and sing at the same time.
Here,
That
here.
is a talent that is incredible.
Now, also, I'm going to ask you this: push or honky? Which is your favorite? Do you have a favorite style?
Oh, definitely push.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I have mad respect for the honky style and everything, and I actually do love playing it as well because it's very, um, you get to really kind of calm it down and really focus on the technicality of what you're doing. So
Hmm.
you can hear everything, and it definitely is such a classic style that is so rich and raw, and you just want to be a part of that as well.
Yeah.
But as a young person, I just get so excited about push. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's fun to play.
Yeah.
It just gets you going. So I
Yeah.
think it's
Here,
fun to
here.
listen to and play. So yeah.
Now, you are young. I'm not going to ask you your age or anything like that, but you have seen last year definitely. You have seen or saw the Beat, who recently has retired. A couple of the guys have retired, and some of the young guys, Sebastian, Seabass, Alex, and Nick, were taken under Mike Costa's wing, so to speak, and he was able to create an awesome sound with those guys, and you played with them last year at for that weekend as well. What do you think of young people getting involved in polka music?
I think number one, it's very brave. I think that, to pick up an instrument yourself and try and, be brave enough to come into this industry, it's huge. It really is.
Mhm.
I would say there's going to be a lot of negative feedback and there's going to be even more positive feedback. So you really need to listen to the positive voices around you, find people who you can trust,
There you go.
find really good friends. There's people everywhere that really just want to see you succeed, and those people they're amazing. They're like literally angels on your shoulder. So
Yes.
find those people, cling on to them.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Surround yourself with positive people. It's just as simple as that. I
That's
mean,
all it
that is
is.
that is what you want to do, sure. Do you have a most memorable gig so far of your 4 years, 5 years that you've been performing? Do you have like a most memorable gig, and it could have been a gig that the band really just sounded hot, everything just fell into place, or maybe it was the largest crowd that you played in front of, but do you have a favorite?
I would say that's a really good question. I really enjoy playing the festivals because it's not just about
Yeah.
the time that we play, it's about the time that we spend getting to the gig, the behind the scenes stuff, the
Oh,
stories that
yeah.
come up, the inside jokes, everything. It all really just makes the entire experience. So anytime we travel a distance to go to a gig, whether that's Pulaski, IPA, Muskegon, Posen, Michigan, doesn't matter what it is. I
Yeah.
really enjoy those big ones
Yeah.
because we always put in our heart and soul for those as well. And yeah, we always try and do our best. And it's exhilarating. It really is.
Good for you. And do you have a favorite song that you like to play or sing when you're on stage?
That's also a great question. Um,
We only ask good
I
questions, Nicole. That's it.
that I'm noticing that. Um, Favorite song to play, that has got to be one written by Randy Kozlowski. It's as simple as that by Twin City Sounds.
Okay.
I love that song because there are fantastic chords in that song.
Yes, there are.
It's very complex. I would say it's a very athletic song for like the musical quality of it.
Yeah.
It's very it's just yeah, I love everything about that song. I like the message, I like the lyrics, I love the chords. I've fallen in love with the chords.
Beautiful.
And yeah, and there's also Your Smile Says It All, written by my mom, and it's the same thing, just the chords. And I love songs that push me. Like I like learning the songs that are very hard to play
Hmm.
and that have minor chords in it and everything like that. It's very fun. So
Gotcha. Gotcha. And what are you going to school for? Let me ask you that. I don't want to know the name of the school, but what are you going to further your education in?
So currently, my major is agricultural business with
Oh,
an accounting minor.
okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
And would you have ever dreamed in your wildest dreams, being a little kid, that you would grow up and actually be playing on a stage, not only with mom and dad, but just playing, period, in front of all these people?
I I really don't think so. You know, growing up, I was always with them when they were doing all the gigs and everything.
Hmm.
Somewhere in this world, there's a little video of me in a dress and tights and white shoes on stage and, Molly B and everything.
Aw,
Somewhere there's that. But, as far as playing the instruments and, really getting into the technical aspect and traveling and meeting all these people, I don't think that I would have ever dreamed that my life would be here, but
wow.
I wouldn't trade it because it's taught me so much. I love it. It's
Good for
great.
you. Good for you. Well, you're definitely headed down the right road, and there's a couple more questions. I have like three questions, and I'm sorry to keep you on here so long, but you're very, very interesting to talk to. You're very well spoken, and it's just nice to be able to, talk to folks just like you that contribute a lot to these interviews. So, three more things that I want to ask, and one of them, of course, is a Bernie Kozlowski question, and that is, do you have a most embarrassing moment on stage?
Um,
And it could have been
well,
with any of the bands that you performed with.
most embarrassing moment. I mean, I always mess up,
Oh, don't
obviously.
we
I
all?
mean, nobody's perfect, so I
That's
mean, there's
right.
always something that, I'm like, oh, well, hit the wrong note there or whatever. But um, most embarrassing moment on stage.
Maybe you don't
Yeah,
have one. Oh,
actually,
you do? Okay.
it was a local gig, and Yeah, I didn't have any music in front of me. I don't normally have music in front of me. I try and keep it in my head, but with
Good for
that
you.
comes a lot of responsibility to know what you're doing and,
Sure. And know where you're
have
going.
the right box in your lap, for goodness sake. And
Right.
that is what happened. I had the B flat box on my lap and we started off on a song that, I was reading the set list and I was reading the wrong set list and I thought we were gonna start a song and, for the first couple measures there, I had to, stop what I was doing and just
Sure.
pick up the right box. And
Set
I was
the
the
other.
only concertina player on this gig, so it sounded very empty for a second there, but then I had to
Oh,
switch it
okay.
over and and do the right thing. But yeah, I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
gosh.
Jeez.
But it happens.
Sure, exactly. Now, how about do you have a favorite breakdown story? And maybe you guys really, in your travels, maybe you haven't broke down. I'm not talking just the average, flat tire and stuff like that. Have you had any juicy breakdown stories at all?
There is only one, thankfully. Luckily we don't have many of those, but there's one that I can think of, and I believe it happened this past year as well. It was kind of around winter time. We were on our way to a gig in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and so we were leaving bright and early in the morning. And I was going back to school later that evening, so I had to drive separately from the band trailer. So, my mom wanted to ride with me just so we can have girl time and whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
so we were like 2 miles away from our house, and I kind of drove over a crack and didn't think anything of it. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember my rear tire blew out, just blew right out. And then I
Oh,
saw like the PSI going, right down to nothing. And I'm like, oh
I'm sorry,
gosh.
I shouldn't laugh.
So she's like, "Well, pull over." And I'm like, "Okay." So we pull over, and then she's like, "Well, this is not good." And I'm like, "No." So she's calling my dad. I'm calling Craig Marsolek, and we're,
Oh,
trying to get these guys to turn around and come get us because they were like a mile ahead of us.
uh-huh.
And so sure enough, we were sitting there for a little bit, and then we just see the band trailer come screaming by us, going super fast, and they went back to our house to get a spare tire pump, and so they brought it here, and we tried to revive the tire, couldn't do it, and we're like, luckily we're close enough to our house, we can limp it back,
Uh,
leave it there, we'll come up with something later.
yeah,
So that is what we did, and luckily we leave for the gigs with plenty of time to spare. So
good.
we arrived to the gig plenty of time. There was no problem there. But yeah, it was just one of those things that, it's always good to be prepared. It's always good to just, have people around and,
Sure, sure,
yeah.
exactly. So what
So
actually happened? What caused the tire to blow like that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Wow.
It was kind of cold that day, so I don't know, if that has anything to do with it. I don't know if I
If
picked
you
up
hit
a
a piece of
nail
ice
somewhere,
or
but
yeah.
there was a massive hole in the inside of the tire, and we're
Oh,
like, how did this happen? We have no idea. So yeah,
ouch.
and there was no reviving that tire.
Wow. And
So
the very last question that I have for you is what would Nicole say to someone that wants to get involved in music? It could be any genre whatsoever. The person could want to maybe be a band leader, maybe a lead vocalist and not play an instrument, or just play an instrument. What advice would you give to that person?
make sure you love your craft and what you're doing. You need to love the music first. You need to do it for you. You need to make sure that you love doing this so much that all of the, external forces, that nothing really brings you down, that you always have something to come back to that keeps you going for music stuff,
Good for
and
you.
always have good people around you to support you, keep you going, keep your spirits up, encourage you. I'm very fortunate that I've got many of those people, so there's no
Yes.
problem there, but that would be my main advice. Just always love what you're doing.
Wow, that's great. Hey, what are some of your upcoming events? Do you know right offhand? Are you guys back at IPA or at USPA or anything this year? And what events are you guys going to be entertaining at? Do you know?
Yeah, so I mean, It's funny you ask because we're right in the process of, coming up with our schedule, and I believe it's out right now on our website. So if you check
Okay.
it out, but also, I believe we're playing Pulaski again this year. I
Okay.
believe it's Saturday night again. And then I don't know if there's been some rumors about IPA. I'm not really sure about that, but that could be a thing. Also, Michigan, several times this year, we've got many offers out there. So
Good.
Posen, Michigan, again this year, we're playing that. We've got the offer of Muskegon.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, other places as well. But yeah, so far those are the festivals that are looking pretty bright for us.
And what
So
is the website that folks can go to?
TwinCitySounds.com
TwinCitySounds.com. And sounds is spelled with a Z?
with a Z, and
Okay.
also on Facebook as well. Should be most of the same stuff, but there's also some, exclusive content on Facebook that's just kind of fun to keep up on. So
Gotcha.
be sure to check that out too.
Gotcha. Okay. And how can folks order the CDs if they want to get a hold of them? Same way, off the website?
Well, obviously come see us play. There's
There you
that,
go.
but I'm pretty sure that you can get a hold of any of us and we can mail them to you, send them to you somehow. Yeah, there's definitely various ways that we can work with you on that, but
Good
yeah.
deal. Awesome. Well, Nicole, Jerry, and I want to thank you ever so much for taking the time again out of your crazy schedule. We love you guys. Thank you so very much. And just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Thank you. Thank you both so much. Robin and Jerry, this has been awesome. I
Glad you joined
greatly
us.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. And have yourself a wonderful week ahead.
You too.
Thanks. Hey, folks, that, of course, was Nicole Mrozinski, concertina player and, of course, award winner of the Freddie K. Jr. Scholarship. And we want to thank her ever so much for coming on here to Polkas After Dark. Keep in mind that if you missed any of the interview, you can get a chance to check it out on youtube.com and just type in the search Polkas After Dark Nicole, Nicole, and then just type in interview. And you don't even need her last name, but it is Mrozinski, Mrozinski. But you can definitely look her up for any or all of the interview, and we thank her ever so much, and we thank her family, and we've got to get a chance to maybe get a Peter on for an interview, a dad, the drummer extraordinaire. Hey, here's a tune right now that she had mentioned, one called Your Smile Says It All. Here's Twin City Sound.
Standing there alone, I see you look my way. You're the only one I see, the crowd fades away. The silence breaks the tension as you send a simple sigh. A smile sweeps across your face. Right away I know the thoughts that fill your mind, connected by some magic that cannot be denied. That look in your eyes reminds me that you're mine. You smile at me one more time. Your smile says it all, expresses certainly. The truth I often seek from you, display convincingly. The love you're hiding in your heart is plain for me to see, 'cause your smile says it all to me. When we're far apart, I am not complete. I close my eyes, I see your face. I need you here with me. To hold you close and kiss your lips and take your hand in mine. I feel that tingle down my spine. The closeness that I crave, the presence that I need, are satisfied for moments when I see you in my dreams. Until you're near me once again, there's one wish on my mind. See that smile one more time. Your smile says it all, expresses certainly. The truth I often seek from you, display convincingly. The love you're hiding
Hey, there you go. One called Your Smile Says It All. Polkas After Dark is what you are tuned to, folks, and we thank you ever so much for putting us on, as you always do. The time is 17 minutes past the hour of 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You know, we want to say hello to a lot of people that stopped in here during the course of the interview. Ms. Carol Barron is here also. Steve and Thomas. Hello to you, Steve. Once again, Jan Dressler, Ed Ryeski. Ed, I saw that Robin Mrozinski answered the information to you, and she's going to try to dig up a very nice picture and get that over to you as far as her concertina goes. Chris Curtis, of course, is here. CJ Jadosh, hey, we are wishing you prayers, buddy. We hope that everything is going well for you in your recouping there. And we thank you ever so much for coming on here to Polkas After Dark when you get a chance. Mr. Peter Sloan is also here. Peter says, love the graphics. Well, you know, Pete, we kind of love doing this kind of stuff, and we just grab some really cool pictures. As a matter of fact, you were very instrumental, and I always say no pun intended, but you were very instrumental for a lot of the pictures that we do display on Polkas After Dark, and that, of course, is the ones that you took for Jerry's 60th birthday party. Over at Salvatore's, Russell Salvatore's place, Russell Steaks, Chops, and more. And again, we can't thank you enough for all that you contribute, as well as Mr. Les Kapuściński up in Canada. Les also gives us a whole bunch of stuff that we can go into. And let's see here, Jerry. Oh, also, Joe Puma says, I love a post-Bills victory polka. I don't know what we've got here. I know we do have some Bills stuff, but let's go ahead and try to find. How about the original song, which we are able to play here? This is the Let's Go Bills polka.
Let's go Bills! Let's go Bills! Let's go Bills! Let's go Bills!
Jim Kelly's got talent to make them all score. Thomas is tough and even hard to the core. So give them a yell, 'cause they're doing so well. And the 12th man cheers them on. They're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! The best team in football and they're high. They're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! We're gonna take this team right to the top. They still have the speed. We've got a team, yes, they're a winner, it seems. So give them a cheer, 'cause they're too great this year. While the 12th man cheers them on. They're shouting, let's go Bills! Shouting, let's go Bills! The best team in football and they're high. They're shouting, let's go Bills! They're shouting, let's go Bills! We're gonna take this team right to the top.
Northern California, where he grew up on a farm. He's 6'5", humongous, with a rocket for an arm. His throw will crush your sternum as easy as can be. And so you ask, who's this great man? He's R2B, the best player we ever had since Grandma down in Boca. Swagger like Han Solo, and he's cute like Baby Yoda. Throw or catch a touchdown pass, 'cause he don't give a foca. So tap your feet and clap along to the Josh Allen polka. Jump right through a table that's still in the parking lot. He'll hand it off to someone just so he can catch a bomb. He makes his parents proud, and boy, we like his mom. Have no doubt he'll air it out to Beasley, Diggs, or Smoker. reporter. We're the only New York team. He likes it here so much he now says pop instead of soda. Whoever said it's cold, there's never been to Minnesota. The love for Josh is spreading even faster than Corona. Buffalo, come sing along to the Josh Allen polka. Buffalo, come sing along to the Josh Allen polka.
No, it doesn't repeat. Just leave it the way
sorry.
it is. Yeah, it does not repeat there. Hey, we're going to say hello to friend Rosanna. He's tuned in. Also to Jan Smith down in Pennsylvania. Helen Bobek is here. Donna Novak. Hello to you, Donna. Oh, gosh. Who else do we have here? Karen and Tom Bayak are joining us. Lois Al-Kahari. Hello to you, Lois. Dingus Dave Al says, good morning, guys. Yeah, he still owes us a little bit of a visit here. I don't know if he's still on or not. Hey, Sharon Golden. Sharon, thank you very much for the nice card
Very beautiful.
that
Thank
you sent out.
Not necessary,
Yeah.
but
I
we
was-
appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah, most definitely.
We do it because we love you.
Yeah, here. And we had a blast.
We did have a blast.
Over.
I can't believe
at
we
the
didn't go to
house.
bed until after 1, almost 2 o'clock in the morning there.
Oh, I think it might have been even later than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was late.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I remember getting up, and it's like, huh. But what a nice
nice
time
bedroom.
to sleep in. To sleep in the Rumpelstiltskin
The skin room.
room. That was kind of cool. Oh gosh,
We have our
Catherine.
reservation for there for next year.
Yeah, I think we do. Yes. Hey, John and Marge Subcheck. Hello to you down in Florida. Erica Belinda McMaster is here. Catherine Severeniak. Hello to you, Catherine. And we are just excited. Maria Rose is here. Chris Ebel. Hello to you, Christopher. And gosh, I'm just looking through
I agree
here.
with Lisa Skrovanik.
What did she
She
say?
said, hello, good people. Good Bills win. Let's go Steelers.
Yeah.
Hashtag 15 Ben's go.
Now, are they playing tomorrow?
I think they're
I
playing
think-
tonight, aren't they?
I thought Steelers were playing Monday. Let's find out. Well, let's find out from from the source there. Let's see if she is still with us, if she can verify. Okay, when are the Steelers playing? That's what we kind of want to know right now. So just
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I'm going to
So
go
I
by
was right.
the schedule here that it's tomorrow.
Okay, so I was right. Yeah.
Once in a
it's
while, babe.
Usually,
Just
usually.
once in a while.
Hey, polka music at its finest. You are tuned to Polkas After Dark. We do appreciate you guys hanging out with us on the weekend here, as you always try to do. We had a little bit of disconcerting news this afternoon. We understand another polka musician out of the Chicagoland area has passed away. And that, of course, we are speaking of Mr. Jerry Zahara. And what we'd like to do is play a song by Jerry. Here is one called Hop In Polka. Hey, Mr. Jerry Zahara with a little bit of a song called Hop In Polka. Hey, if you're just joining us, well, shame on you. We started at 5 p.m. on Sundays, as we always do, until about 7 p.m. in the evening on a Sunday. And again, we are here next week, Saturday, but we have a family engagement on Sunday. Believe it or not, we are finally going to be able to celebrate Christmas
Yay.
because the kids had the flu, the grandkids had the flu, and we just kind of wanted to, stay
No
away
flu.
stay away from that, stay away from that a little bit. No flu for us. That's correct, Jerry. Oh boy, what did I say? I said the Rumpelstiltskin room, and it's the
I don't
Rapunzel
know.
room.
It's Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. I don't think I said Rapunzel.
I don't think you
We'll
did
have to-
either, and I'm just agreeing with you because
I thought it was the Rumpelstiltskin room. What do I know? Jeez.
I don't think it would have been lavender if it was.
Oh yeah, that's probably true too.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah. Hey, this one for Steve Gramala, who's going to be celebrating his birthday next week, Saturday. That, of course, is the 17th. Don't forget, if you guys have his address, send him a birthday card.
I made a polka, it's just for you. I think you'll like it, the words are true. It has some reason, it has some rhyme. I made a polka song and it's yours and mine. I made a polka with lots of class, plenty of rhythm and solid brass. A simple melody with modern parts, and you can bet you'll see it climb them polka charts. I made a polka, you will agree, the best time polka in history. Plenty of rhythm, plenty of class, plenty of everything that makes you want to dance. I made a polka the other day. It's got that something no words can say. A simple melody, I'll sing real slow, and I'll deliver it by way of radio.
Hey, that is a tune by Lenny Gomolka, Chicago Push. Hey, Jerry, I just mentioned briefly that for everybody, if they get a chance, send a birthday card over to our buddy Steve down there in Dunkirk. He is a very close friend of mine and also of Jerry's, and he's kind of like our ace mechanic. He has
He is.
he has done everything for us as far as getting us vehicles, making sure our vehicles are safe. And, as a matter of fact, I got to give him a call after the broadcast to see if I'm taking my car down to him tomorrow after work. It may be sometime later. Actually, I'm not working tomorrow.
I was gonna
I
say.
do have an appointment in the morning, so I'd probably be out of there by about I'm thinking 9:30, 10 o'clock, as they said, about 2 hours. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe about 10, 11.
Yeah, you'll be there
actually.
early.
So, but make
I
sure.
expect dinner on the table when
There
I
you-
get home.
There you go. Well, we may be doing that instead of the thing tonight because I have to fast as well. But take a look at that address and make sure that you let everybody know.
So send your card to Steve Gramala at 290 Lakeshore Drive West, Dunkirk, New York, 14048. 8.
Yeah, that is his shop, as a matter of fact. So he'll make sure he gets it. Sometimes he gets his mail 3, 4, 5 days, 3, 4, 5 weeks later. But make sure that you get a card out to him. I'm sure he would definitely love that. He's celebrating not a biggie. He already celebrated the biggie 2 years ago.
Couple years ago.
Yeah. But make sure that you do that if you get the
Every birthday's a
opportunity.
big birthday.
Yeah, and we're going to be here next week, Saturday, to celebrate his birthday, right here on Polkas After Dark. We do hope that you guys are able to join us. And let's see here. How about, Jerry, that we get a nice song up here by the Brass Works. And here is a song called Across the Bay Polka.
Just across the deep bay comes a young girl each day. If I could be with her, I would fast on Wednesday. If I could be with her, I would fast on Wednesday. Z tamtej strony wody stoi panna młoda. Gdybym ją dostała, pościłabym srody. Gdybym ją dostała, pościłabym srody. Fast on Wednesday, I would fast on Friday if I could be with her, even for Whit Sunday. If I could be with her, even for Whit Sunday. Pościłabym środy, pościłabym piątki, gdybym ją dostała na zielone świątki. Gdybym ją dostała na zielone świątki.
Polka music at its finest right here. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark. Hey, it's around that time where Jerry and I always get a chance to say that we appreciate you guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning us in. And if you've been listening in your car,
Thanks for the ride.
you're tuned to Polkas After Dark. We will see you folks next week, Saturday. But again, there is no broadcast on Sunday. And of course, there's no interview on Sunday as well. Here's a song by the Change of Pace. And here's one called, Change of Pace.
I need a change of pace, a new interpretation, a new direction. I need a change of pace, 'cause there's nothing more refreshing than a change of pace. People watch as their worlds go by, God forbid
Ready to trade that winter chill for some serious polka fun? Join the IPA for the 57th Annual Chicago Festival of Polka Bands, January 17th and 18th, 2026. This is the biggest Chicago polka tradition of the year. 2 days of high-energy music with the best in honky and push-style polkas. The excitement starts with our warm-up dance on Saturday with Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push, along with Xander's Music Makers. And then it's the main event, the Festival of Bands, all day Sunday, featuring bands like Tony Blazonczyk's New Face, the Easy Tones, the Music Company, the IPA Tribute Band, and Kevin Altenberg and Friends. Bring your dancing shoes and celebrate National Polka Month with us. That's the IPA 57th Annual Chicago Festival of Polka Bands, Saturday and Sunday, January 17th and 18th, at the Elements by the Odyssey Banquet Hall, 16235 South LaGrange Road in Orland Park, Illinois. For the latest information on this event, visit IPAPolkas.com. We'll see you on the dance floor.
Hey, speak of the devil and he appears. Here's Kevin Altenberg and Friends.
Śpiewać, piękna to zabawa. 4 panny kochać, to najlepsza sprawa. 4 panny kochać, to najlepsza sprawa. Oj dydy, na polu orania. Ojdę do dziewczyny, do mego kochania. Ojdę do dziewczyny, do mego kochania. Albo się ożeni, albo się powiesi na tej szubienicy, co chodzi w spódnicy. Obiecał mi tata siwe konie sprawić, ale się mi nie dał dziewczynkami bawić, ale się mi nie dał dziewczynkami bawić. Księdzem być, powiadała mama, czemu zakonnicą nie została sama, czemu zakonnicą nie została sama. Albo się ożeni, albo się powiesi na tej szubienicy, co chodzi w spódnicy. Wesoł, choć on w polu żyje. I ja chłopak wesoł, choć mnie bieda bije. I ja chłopak wesoł, choć mnie bieda bije. Zalecałem ci wieczorem wdowie. Ona od radości chodziła na głowie. Ona od radości chodziła na głowie. Albo się ożeni, albo się powiesi na tej szubienicy, co chodzi w spódnicy. Żebyś ty wiedziała, co ja sobie myślę, to byś przyszła do mnie, ukochałabyś mnie. To byś przyszła do mnie, ukochałabyś mnie. A ja ci se myślę, koraliki sprawić i chłopca ładnego, żebyś miała bawić. I chłopca ładnego, żebyś miała bawić. Hej! spark the day I met you, and it made a little flicker deep inside. And since that day it's grown into a love to keep me warm, and I couldn't put it out now if I tried.
shake and shiver when the north winds blow. But as long as I have you to hold in my arms, I don't care if I'm covered up with snow. I've got that sunshine feeling deep within my heart. Its warm rays touch me right from the very start. Miles could be between us and we not be far apart. With that sunshine